Me, your favorite YouTube heavyweight champion of the world. I want to come to you guys live with my Monday Night Raw review. So let's get right into Monday Night Raw to start the show. You got Stephanie, Mick Foley, Samoa Joe. They kicked off Monday Night Raw tonight. Samoan Joe signed his Monday Night Raw contract, so Samoan Joe is contracted to Monday Night Raw. I'm glad to see Samoa Joe on Monday Night Raw. I think he will be a big help to Monday Night Raw going forward. So I'm glad to see Samoan Joe on Monday Night Raw. And then Roman Reigns comes out and he tells Samoa Joe, "You're talking pretty big to be talking all that smack." And then Roman tells Samoa Joe, "Hey, either I'm going to give you two choices. One, you leave, or two, I'm going to punch you in the face." Samoa Joe he kind of smiles at Roman Reigns. Then Samoa Joe and Stephanie leave the ring while Mick Foley and Roman Reigns stay in the ring. This will lead into a match later in the night in the main event with Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns. The first match of the night was a women's match. It was Bayley versus Nia Jax. Nia Jax hits Bayley with a Samoan drop. Bayley gets distracted by Charlotte. Charlotte comes running down the ramp. She distracts Bayley, and then Bayley gets hit by a Samoan drop by Nia Jax. 1, 2, 3. Nia Jax goes over on Bayley with a Samoan drop. This was a pretty decent match between Bayley and Nia Jax. I mean, it was kind of back and forth in the match. These two women, I kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was a decent match, but Bayley ends up picking up the loss, and she got beat by Nia Jax tonight on Monday Night Raw due to a Samoan drop from Nia Jax. And then you had Sheamus and Cesaro versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson for the Raw Tag Team titles. This match ends in a disqualification because Enzo and Big Cass, they caused a disqualification, and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson ended up retaining their Raw Tag Team titles over Sheamus and Cesaro tonight on Monday Night Raw in their match for the Raw Tag Team titles. So Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are still your Raw Tag Team champions. They win tonight over Sheamus and Cesaro by disqualification due to Enzo and Big Cass's interference on the outside of the ring. And then you had a cruiserweight match. You had Ariaka Tozawa. Ariara Tozawa. He won his match tonight over Drew Gulak. So Ariaka Tozawa, he beat Drew Gulak tonight in a cruiserweight match. This was a decent cruiserweight match tonight, and Tozawa beat Drew Gulak tonight on Monday Night Raw in a cruiserweight match. This was pretty decent as well. I kind of enjoyed this match. I thought it was a kind of a decent cruiserweight match as well. And then you had the New Day versus the Shining Stars in a tag match. The New Day ended up going over on the Shining Stars. So you had the New Day beat the Shining Stars tonight on Monday Night Raw in a tag match. This was another decent tag match on Monday Night Raw tonight. The New Day picked up the win, and the Shining Stars took the loss from the New Day. And then you had Goldberg come out. He talked about how he accepted Brock's challenge for Mania, because Brock challenged Goldberg to Mania, and Goldberg came out while Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens were in the ring. He came out during their segment, and KO asked Goldberg, he said, Goldberg, why do you think I'm still the longest reigning WWE Universal Champion? And Goldberg told Kevin Owens this, because you ain't never faced me. Goldberg told Kevin Owens, you ain't never faced me before. And then Goldberg accepted Brock's challenge to Mania, and then Goldberg challenged Kevin Owens at Fastlane for the Universal Championship. So Goldberg will fight at Brock at Mania, but until then, Goldberg will face Kevin Owens at Fastlane for the Universal Championship. And then you had a brawl with the cruiserweights. I mean, this was kind of cool, I guess. I mean, I kind of liked it. I thought it was kind of cool. You had a brawl with all the cruiserweights. And then this would lead into a cruiserweight match. You had the team of T.J. Perkins, Cedric Alexander, and their partner. They went over on the team of Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, and Neville. Jack Gallagher was the teammate for TJP, Cedric Alexander. They beat the team of Neville, Tony Nese, and their partner tonight on Monday Night Raw. So the team of Jack Gallagher, Cedric Alexander, and TJP beat the team of Tony Nese, Neville, and Noam Dar. That was their teammate. I'm sorry about that, guys. Noam Dar was the teammate of Neville and Tony Nese, and the team of Cedric Alexander, TJP, and Jack Gallagher. They beat the team of Neville, Noam Dar, and Tony Nese tonight in a cruiserweight match. This was a pretty decent cruiserweight match. Neville abandoned his team because Noam Dar took the tag from Neville, and then Neville dropped down off the ring apron. That caused his team to lose. So the team of TJP and Cedric Alexander and Jack Gallagher go over on Tony Nese and Noam Dar tonight in a cruiserweight match on Monday Night Raw. This was a decent cruiserweight match. I kind of enjoyed it. And then you had some backstage segments with KO and Chris Jericho. You had a couple of segments with KO and Chris Jericho backstage. And then you had a segment with Bayley. You had a segment with Sasha and Charlotte. I'm sorry, guys. You had a segment with Sasha and Charlotte in backstage. And Charlotte talked about how she ended Sasha's career while Sasha was sitting on the trainer's table. Sasha Banks didn't really say anything during this segment. It was kind of okay. I didn't really care for it. And then you had the main event, which was Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe. Roman Reigns was about to lock in the win over Samoa Joe. And then Braun Strowman came out. He distracts Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns hits Braun Strowman with 2 Superman punches. And Samoa Joe ends up picking up the win over Roman Reigns tonight on Monday Night Raw in the main event. I'm glad to see Samoa Joe get his win on Monday Night Raw tonight. He deserved to win his first match. This was a good match between Roman and Samoa Joe. This was a great match. I kind of enjoyed it. It is a kind of an okay match. I mean, it was kind of a good match between Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns. Braun Strowman came out and he calls Roman Reigns the match with Samoa Joe tonight on Monday Night Raw. So that's the way Monday Night Raw went off the air tonight. You had Chris Jericho and Sami Zayn versus Sami Zayn for the United States Championship. And Sami Zayn ended up taking the loss from Chris Jericho tonight on Monday Night Raw due to the help of Kevin Owens on the outside. Kevin Owens, he kicked Sami Zayn in the face. That allowed Chris Jericho to pick up the win over Sami Zayn tonight on Monday Night Raw. 1, 2, 3. Chris Jericho retains his United States Championship over Sami Zayn tonight on Monday Night Raw. And like I said, the main event was Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe picked up the win over Roman Reigns due to a distraction from Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman came down the ramp and he distracted Roman Reigns. Roman hit Braun with 2 Superman punches. but that allowed Samoa Joe to pick up the win over Roman Reigns tonight on Monday Night Raw in the main event of Monday Night Raw. And that's the way Monday Night Raw went off the air tonight. So I'm going to go with a 5 out of 10. I thought it was a pretty decent show. It wasn't a good show. It was about an okay show. So I'm gonna go 5 out of 10 for Monday Night Raw tonight. And leave it down in the comment section and tell me what y'all thought about Monday Night Raw tonight. What did y'all like about it? What did y'all hate about it? What y'all like about Monday Night Raw and what y'all hate about Monday Night Raw tonight? Leave it down in the comment section below. I want to hear what y'all think about Raw tonight. And guys, if you like my YouTube channel, hit that red subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. If you are new to my YouTube channel, hit that red subscribe button on my YouTube channel as well. And guys, let's try to get this Monday Night Raw review to 250,000 likes. I really appreciate that as well. I will talk to you guys tomorrow during my SmackDown Live review. We'll talk to you guys then. You guys have a good night. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.